Transformation of the Mandela Highway into a more efficient and safe motorway is important to the country's economic development.
Persons will be able to get to work feeling more energized. They'll be able to get to work earlier. There should be a reduction in the loss of productive time. Fuel is not produced here in Jamaica. It is something that we have to spend foreign exchange to purchase. And so if vehicles become more fuel efficient in terms of being able to get to from point A to point B that much quicker, then that should also redound to the benefit of the country generally, because we'll be able to reduce our fuel bill.
Mandela Highway is one of the main arterial links between the Kingston metropolitan area, where industrial activities are more robust, and the northern, western and southern sections of the island. Statistics collected in 2015 show that it carries 1.5 times more traffic than any other road on the island. Widening and improvement of the road takes into account current traffic flow and future demands that will be driven by the real estate and commercial investments being targeted by the government.
There is the plan to implement the Caymanas economic zone development, and so this structure will facilitate all of these.
The current upgrading work focuses on 3.6 kilometers of road between the 6 miles overpass bridge and the off-on-ramp to the Highway 2000 east-west corridor. The construction is being carried out by China Harbour Engineering Company Czech under a $64 million contract. It's part of the major infrastructure development project that's being financed through a concessionary loan from the government of China. The contract to widen and upgrade Mandela Highway was signed in July 2016 and work started a month later. When it's completed in 24 months, the number of lanes should be increased from 4 to 6 and the road will be lifted in some sections. In addition, the eastbound ramp to Washington Boulevard will be increased to 2 lanes, up from the current single lane. We
are building 3 bridges. We are also going to be putting in an overpass bridge to facilitate especially the students who attend the Heidel group of schools.
A new bridge is also being constructed over the Fresh River, and the Dehaney River box culvert is being upgraded. The median, as people now know it, will be replaced by a solid Jersey barrier. In a swampy area referred to as Ferry that's prone to flooding, construction similar to that used on the Portmore Toll Road is being employed.
It is soil nourishing. We are putting in some 45,000 of these. They'll act as piles on which the embankment will sit. So you'll see the machines doweling into the ground, picking up the soil, which is then mixed with the cement, which is then poured back into these holes. And it will harden, and what you'll have is the area will become like a bedrock in those areas.
Asphaltic layer will then be placed on top of the base material of marl and crushed stone. A service road is also being provided on the northern side of the highway from the Ferry Police Station to the 6 miles JPS Transformer Station, and will be connected to the main road via a partial diamond exchange overpass bridge. This service road will have 2 3.5-meter lanes and sidewalks and will be designed to have access from several locations along the Mandela Highway. This is to give safe access to motorists and pedestrians from the adjacent developments. Some level of shifting or changes to the flow of traffic is expected during construction to allow for the work to be completed. The traffic management plan includes constructing temporary lanes from Highway 2000 to Heidel. Traffic will be shifted to the southern side temporary lanes while the northern side is worked on. And in the vicinity of Heidel, Kingston-bound traffic will cross over the median to the northern temporary lanes. In the vicinity of the new overpass bridge, traffic will travel on temporary lanes on either side. A temporary ramp will be constructed in the vicinity of 6 miles, which will be used by Washington Boulevard and Spanish Town Road traffic, while the existing ramp is under construction. When the northern side is completed, 4 lanes of traffic will be transferred to the north so that construction can take place on the south lanes. During construction of the southern box culvert at 6 miles, Spanish Town Road traffic will be transferred to the median, and traffic will be shifted to the designated lanes on the new Mandela highway when the southern lanes are completed. Based on the design, the road is to last for at least 20 years before any major work may be required.
We expect that at the end of the process, all will be comfortable, and most, if not all persons, will be very happy with the product that we'll be delivering.
A second phase is in the making.
The government is thinking of another phase to continue the development all the way to the Old Harbour Road roundabout. And so those works that you would have seen, those are preliminaries with a view to coming up with an appropriate design, which will then be costed, and the government will then make a decision as to the way forward.
Another major infrastructure transformation, enabling efficient and reliable movement of people and goods, and setting the foundation for social and economic growth.